What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Who's Your Angler. I'm your boy Brookin, and today we have a special treat. We're with our buddy Dre. Dre, say what's up.
What's up, y'all?
Dre has offered to take us out to some locations that we've never fished before. Have you ever fished them before?
I fished one before.
Yes, I have my snacks in hand. I'm gonna munch. We're gonna drive to the location and we're gonna see if we can't catch ourselves a bass. Spot is so secluded that we're having difficulty finding a place to park because we're gonna have to hike into it. And apparently there's what, one or two ponds in the general area? Three ponds in the general area, and we don't know if we can get access to all of them from where we're trying to park. So we're trying to find like the optimal place to set up before we hike in. It ain't looking good.
No.
Okay, so we just walked up and I can see the water here. We had a little bit of a hike in. Apparently it's like three little bodies of water separated by a couple of levees. So there's a smaller pond back that way, this pond here, and apparently another one on the other side over there, but we don't know if we can get to that one. So we're gonna see what we can't hook up here. Let's get these lines wet. Dre, what you about to fish with?
I'm using Old Faithful, some worms, and a bobber.
Okay, all right. I got my plastic rigs. We're gonna throw that until I run out of that and see who hooks up. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hook up first. I mean, they love the live bait, but we're gonna see what happens. And I'm interested to see what's in this water. So.
See, all this was wooded. These people just, I'm guessing these people just pulled this.
Well, I'm down to walk wherever if you want to try here first. I just seen some hits on top water.
Go right.
I know I'm gonna get hung up here at the shoreline real quick with this medium diver, but since it's on here and they hitting already, yeah, let's just get a little flick right over there. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's hitting. I'm going to switch to a Texas rig. And okay, so there's a lot of pond grass here because this medium diver is already hooked up with a ton of it. So actually, since they're hitting pretty active on the top right now, look at all that pond muck. We're gonna switch to a top water, see if we can pull us a top water hit first. All right, we have tied on the top water popper. It better stay on too, because it's one of my favorite baits. Should stay. And Dre is somewhere over there at the first little pond fishing live bait right now. And this is the first cast with the top water popper in this nice big body of water. I'm seeing just a decent amount of action on the water. That's why I decided to go top water real quick. See if we can't pull something out of here. Maybe they have never seen any top water poppers, which means they may be more inclined to hit it. I don't know what's in here. I would assume they're bass, probably crappie, maybe catfish. Yep, figured that was gonna happen a lot. Woo. I'm very intrigued by this location. It looks very fishy. A lot of action on top of the water this morning. I say this morning, it's about 11 o'clock, so it is still technically morning time. It's heavy overcast. Ooh, we just had a nibble. That's encouraging. And go right back. See if we can't catch that one we just missed. Right back. Let's get a little closer to the shoreline here. make some more noise. We'll go a little faster with the reel. Oh, he hit it again, but he let it go. We're gonna get that guy. Either he's a little fish or he's just slapping at it and just playing with it. Won't know until we hook him. Have an idea of where he is, so we're gonna keep coming across that same little area. He's right in this area here. Where'd you go? Little fish tapped at it just again right there. Well, the little fish are definitely interested, which means we could hook up on something decent. We'll bring this one in here and then we'll go down and see what Dre's doing. See how he's faring. I'm saying I've already missed 3. We see. All right, Dre's on the phone, so we don't want to interrupt this conversation. Look, he's saying that there's some big ones over here, so let's see. Yeah, Dre's fishing live bait, and I'm still on the top water, which this area is pretty nasty, so we're gonna have to be strategic with how we. Ooh, first cast. First cast. First cast over here. Heck yeah. First cast over here. Got us a little one. Nice little guy right there. Probably about 7 inches, maybe so. Looks pretty healthy. It's a nice guy. Nothing to brag about, but it's always fun when we hook up, especially on first cast. Yeet, fast flip, back in the water. Let's see if we can double up again. One thing about fishing these secret ponds, you never know what the foliage is gonna be like. So you end up you're at the mercy of what you find at the pond. And sometimes it's just so bad you can't fish it. But luckily, these are pretty clear as far as the shoreline for the most part. I am pretty impressed with this popper here. Yes, I'm cleaning out some gunk from the tail right now, but one of the other brands that I have used in the past, it used to really pick up some nastiness when fishing in areas like this. So this one so far is doing pretty good. Really quick update. I went to talk to Dre, and while I cast it, I threw off my popper, which is also my favorite lure, but that's okay. I bought some cheapo bunker logs. We're gonna tie some Texas rig. Partly why we lost the lure was my knot was not great, so that was also my fault. We must do better next time. Did buy a few leader weights, cheapos. Didn't get the tungsten ones. Those would have been better. Got to rush back to Dre because he hooked up on one. He finally got him something today. I say finally, we've only been here 45 minutes at the most. Don't throw it back yet. I'm super tangled up over my own line anyway, so I can't fish right this second. Anyway. Little bluegill. Nice. Heck yeah. Nice little bluegill. Look at that right there.
Yep.
Good catch. That's what I'm talking about. Out here angling. One of us is anyway. I'm out here getting hung up, tripped up, tied up, throwing off baits. Nice. Well, that makes us 1 for 1. different species though. I pulled out a bass. Dre got him a nice little bluegill. He happened to be standing where I was a minute ago, where I was talking about all of them were hanging out. So he grabbed. Oh, you good? Goodness. It's a tangled mess if I ever seen one. Dude, of course. Got it. Cool. Now put this stupid worm on and get to work. Yeah, we fishing Texas rig now. Fake worm. See if we can't trick one of these bass into hitting this fake worm. Well, it's spawning season right now, so they making beds. Okay. There we go. There's another one. Double up. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's unhook this guy right here, right here. So the Texas rig definitely gonna be the move. Yeah. Nice little bass, nice little bluegill. Y'all ever seen each other outside the pond like this?
Probably not.
Yeah, sweet. Nice job. Double hook up.
Perfect.
Get a nice little bass flip in here for y'all. Bass flip. Oh, he splashed. Well, that's 3 fish so far today. Four fish, because you got 2, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's 4 today. Dre having a good old time over there with them brim. Heck yeah. Couple more casts over here, then we're gonna try back where our bag is. Let me know if you hook up. Whew, that's not smart. Don't leave your baits wide open like that, especially on a hot sunny day. They will melt with the quickness. First cast, lunker log on the other side of the levee. This is where we did get those couple of inquisitive hits first thing when we got here with the top water. We have since lost that lure due to faulty rigging and a bad cast. Try to keep it close to the shore a little bit. That's why I've been seeing the majority of the action. Tiny one? Yeah, we ain't coming all the way over there for a baby. He teasing me. Where you at, baby? There's got to be a nice sized bass in here. Whether he's in this area that I'm in or not, that's the question. Something just tapped me. Here we go, come on. We got us another one. This guy, he got hooked pretty bad. Uh-huh. I don't even know how this guy got. The hook was not technically in his mouth. Another small one. A lot of these small guys here today. All right. Not really much to say about this guy. Bass flip. And he's gone. I always say, no matter the size of the bass, it's more fun to hook up than not. Unless you, especially if you've been spending a lot of time on your knots and trying to hook your lures up and everything and get it all situated right and all that jazz. Dre said he left his tackle box in the truck. I was like, bro, where you going fishing? You're gonna need your tackle. Out of everything you're gonna need today, your tackle box definitely gonna be one of them. There's a big old bass right there. Let's try to put it in front of him. Where you going? I see you. I see you. Do you see that? Did that interest you any? Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. We got him. Let's go. Woohoo! That's a bass right there. And we sight casted him. Thanks to Dre, we've hooked up with this decent sized little bass right here. Don't have a weight on him yet, but we are gonna weigh him because it's the first time we've pulled something this big out of this pond. We've pulled out nothing but like 5, 6, 7 inches so far, but this is the first decent bass that we've grabbed out of here. Having a stellar morning. I did sight cast him. I watched him come out of the shallows and I threw it right in front of him. He tapped it once. I got a little patient and let it sit, and boy, he yanked on it after that. So happy about that. 1 pound, 11 ounces. Look at that. 112 official weight. Not bad, not bad. Bass flip, here we go. Oh, that boy gone. Let's see if we can't do it again. How we get there? All right, come meet back up with me.
Catching a good bit of fish.
Yeah. Where I was.
How many you caught?
I think I'm on 5 now. Either 4 or 5.
Hadn't even been an hour, I don't think.
Nice. Maybe an hour. That's cool though. I done caught something over a pound, so I'm happy. I was already happy with the 4 little fish anyway, because that's fun. But you can't beat a bass over a pound.
No.
No, there's a... No, I definitely saw 3.
You looked on your map?
No, I just know that, yeah, this is the 3rd one. This is separate here. So there's 4 actually in this area, bro.
Way dirty over here.
Actually gives us a little bit of an advantage. There was another opening down there? No?
You have to.
Walk all the way where them guys are? Mm.
That's why I came there. I'm gonna just throw it one time like
You good? Nah, fish, man, fish. Right under that branch right there, there's a big monster down there. Good afternoon, anglers. Appreciate you tuning in. You're currently watching Dre Day. And I have to interrupt this broadcast to let you know that, unfortunately, at one point throughout my day, I got my order of operations mixed up. Meaning, when I had the camera on versus when I had the camera off. I confused them. And unfortunately, I missed one of the best fights I've ever had from a fish. I will show you the fish. And I'm so grateful that I just got that little snippet that I got of it. But I do have to apologize. I promise to do better. Thank you. All right, guys, you know me, normally I catch bass, but today we found us a nice catfish. Nice fat boy. Like that. Gotta love that. Once again, we're back. In this moment that you're about to see, two gentlemen drive up on me while I was trying to weigh the catfish. And unfortunately, because I was so flustered, not knowing that my camera wasn't on, the moment I actually tried to turn the camera off, I turned the camera back on. What follows is that conversation with these two gentlemen. This is my first time here.
It's peaceful. Nobody. Well, you got like a couple people come. But we come here and we can't catch them bass. But other dude come, he caught about two big
I only
ones.
caught a cat like you did before. I missed the bass on the one time.
Yeah.
And those other two, I pulled out 4 bass, maybe 5 bass today. One of them was only worth it though, like a pound and a couple of ounces. Yeah.
I'm gonna make my partners follow you today.
I appreciate that. Yeah, heck yeah.
Cause I be needing somebody to show me if I'm doing something wrong. Cause we salt waters.
Okay.
We never fish this.
Fresh water, yeah. But this fresh water, it be a challenge, man. It be a challenge. It be working your damn nerves for sure.
Especially for us not being freshwater fishing, man. It's kind of like, dang, man, I know it's us.
Heck yeah.
Fishing.
But thank you, man.
Man, pleasure.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, y'all too, fellas. Y'all have a good one, man. Good luck out there. I was surprised I caught that big ass cat.
Was that big?
1.12, I think. He's a fat little cat.
That's pretty big.
He bit the shit out of my finger, or my thumb. While sitting here trying to re-rig, I've watched Dre pull in at least 3
Nice size.
nice size little. Hey, that's a panfish right there.
Dang,
Get a little nice little fillet out of that.
as soon as I threw it, he came and grabbed it.
Nice. That's what you like to see. We've had a beautiful day fishing so far. Been blessed. Jesus has put the fish on the plate today. I've lost quite a bit of tackle, but that's okay. I bought it for this specific purpose anyway. I didn't buy it to keep it. Hey man, what a day fishing, Dre.
Good day.
Oh
Bunch
yeah.
of fish caught.
Definitely, man. I think you hooked up on like 20 of them at least, you know.
The bobber action.
Yeah, Dre was out here killing them. He was pulling in brim all day, bluegill, brim, whatever you want to call them. I hooked up on a couple of bass, a nice sized catfish. Shout out to the new subscriber. Shout out to Dre for bringing us out to these new locations. I feel like we unlocked a new part of the map in a video game, and now I have more areas to fish. So I appreciate it once again. Thank y'all very much for tuning in to another episode of Who's Your Angler. I'm your boy Brooklyn, that's Dre. Thank y'all very much for catching more fish with us today. Pound it, and we're out.